Hello, on my recent trip to the dollar store, which is my favorite store, I saw these fairy lights for 125 and I love fairy lights. And as I was walking through the craft aisle, I saw these wooden planks that is now available at the dollar store. There are 6 planks in one pack. So I got 2 packs of these and I was thinking, what can I do with that? So I got the idea of doing some floating shelves with it. So what we do is, since each pack have 6 planks, we have 2 packets, so there is 12 planks. So for I'm thinking of making a square floating shelf, so we can make 3. Perfect. So what you do first is you take out 4 planks and the fairy light is actually just for decoration, so we'll just keep that aside for the time being, and then use wood glue. The wood glue that I use is Gorilla Glue and I absolutely adore it for all my wood projects. So we put a dab of wood glue, a little bit of wood glue on 2 sides of one plank and attach another plank in an L shape. You should make sure that the planks are flush with each other because we are not using any other fasteners in this project. And if it is not in a perfect 90-degree angle, what happens is it will be all wobbly. So for the last piece again, we put wood glue on both the sides and attach it and make a square shelf. Easy peasy. We're already done with one shelf. And what you have to do is make sure that the edges are flush, and once it is flush, apply pressure from both the sides to make sure that the glue is sticking pretty good. Perfect. So now that's done. Let's move it aside and work on the next shelf. See how easy it was? It just took literally less than a minute to get it done. And before we move on it's the same process. You just repeat the same step 3 times and you have 3 beautiful shells for under $3. And yeah, so what, and we should make sure that we are not using it immediately and giving it enough time to dry, because wood glue needs, if you give it good time to dry, the bond will be super strong. And we, as I mentioned before, we are not using any other nails or screws or anything, because these wood planks from the dollar store are pretty thin. I did try with the thinnest nail that I have, but still I felt it was going to split the wood. So I don't think that was a good idea. So the best option is give it good time to dry and it will hold perfectly. And as you can see here, again with the first one, I'm making sure the edges are flush and then I'm giving it and applying pressure to make sure that it stays perfect. And these are not very wide or very tall, so anyway you cannot put very heavy objects or tall objects on this, so wood glue will be strong enough to hold the items that this box can hold. Now let's move on to the third one. So we are working on the third one now. So this idea came to me because I have a wall in my house that doesn't have much decorations, and I love wood. So when I saw this wood planks at dollar store, this idea came to my mind. What if I do a floating shelf with it? And thus this project came into shape. So I'm almost done with the third shelf as well. Now once it's dry, we are ready to assemble it. The assembly is very easy. You just put measure the side and put 2 nails into the wall and then attach this in onto that. Perfect. So here it is. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? So once we have attached it onto the wall, I just put in the fairy lights. I just put it through them and then put the battery. There's no connection or anything. So this is it. It looks beautiful. So see you in another video. Stay happy and take care. Bye bye.